kicker Jake Elliott ready to get this one started.
And we are underway from Hawaii.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready. Black shot.
Lance going to put it up right away.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Now Lance wants to change him up.
Low check. Ready?
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So for 30-some-odd years, we held the Pro Bowl here in Hawaii, but all along what the locals here wanted was a team of their own. And now they've got one, and they could not be happier. And I don't say that lightly because they always seem happy here. But now this could be the start of something really, really special.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A handoff left, McCaffrey.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Deebo going in motion left.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
67 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big time.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Golden Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he
is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Swift. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
Blue striker.
Here's Lance. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
52 blast, opposite, green. Ready?
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. Brings up 3rd down.
On the set.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And Lance, he's going to change the play. Samuel going to go in motion right.
On the ball. On the ball.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Clock, 10. Yellow.
Samuel in motion.
Ready.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 81 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
Let's go.
2nd and 5.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
And the flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Set, hut. Drill, 52. Ready?
And now they'll throw with Lance.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Well, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. To about the 35, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Two minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
73. King, Phil King.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
3rd down at 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt.
And they will take over first and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Second down and 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Watch out now. 50.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Ready.
Here comes third down and 7.
Trouble, 38. Hey,
Ayuk goes in motion.
rail, yellow.
Throwing his lance on third down. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half, because that's simply not true. But you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Great. 63.
First down, and they go with Swift again. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
Dre Greenlaw on the tackle.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
At the 44-yard line.
Second and 9 from the 44. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
63.
Throwing on second down. Hurts. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Fight, 97. Set.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
114 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. 10 cycles. Black Ultra.
On first down, Lance. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Now they'll shift things around.
First down, Eagles.
Hey, 73, 73.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's try to hurry up the offense.
Will also be gone. Brings up second and 11 at the 44-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Hurts. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
That is caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. They'll throw now on the final play. This will be caught once again by Brown. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Hurt's going to move him around.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On gain of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
In motion, the tight end.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Lance now on 1st down.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Slide 2. Ready.
Now Lance.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5.
Black swap. Go pink.
Ayuk goes in motion.
Ready.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Touchdown!
Christian McCaffrey.
Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend.
And the Golden Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again.
And Hurts is intercepted. His third of the game. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Yellow, zoom. Blaster, stick. Green jack. Hut, hut.
From midfield, here's Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk.
50 yards.
And the Golden Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Motion left, Smith.
Hey, 73.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, easy,
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
52 blaster. Striker, 3-3.
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Ready?
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 28.
151 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over above 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Running left, here's Mitchell. To about the 26 here.
And now they're in the hurry up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Clock, 10. Fight, white. Set, hut.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance
Gets this one to Juszczyk. Short completion, just 4 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
Let's go. Fight, 60.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Third down, here's McCaffrey. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Drill, 52.
Lance now on 1st down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. 6.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Ready?
Try to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Golden Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
73.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
63.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Eagles.
But first down, Hurts.
And his throw here's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hurts.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's 2nd and 10. Brown the motion man right. Throwing is Hurts.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
It's complete to Brown, right side.
And he will be out of bounds, well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively.
Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Here we go, set.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Down now, 50 Fury. Ready.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Trouble, 38. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Lance. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Right, 90 seconds. Field, flat. Dog red. Black shot.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
So they bring out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. This is taken at the 15. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Here's Hurts to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yes. 73. 73. Hey.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
27 on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
63. Carl Leviani.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throw caught there by Willis. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
22 needle. 43 rail. Set. Go.
On 3rd down, Goodson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. We'll see the